Your work is done. I'm going home now. Yes, okay. I'll turn on the rice cooker. Thanks. Is there anything you'd like me to get you? Well, I might want some bread or something. Bread, okay. Speaking of which, Aisha, did you eat some of the cup noodles we had at home? I'm pretty sure they weren't stocked anymore, right? Sorry, I was hungry and ate. It's okay to eat. But I was wondering what happened to you recently. Isn't Aisha's appetite amazing? Is that so? Yes. Things that you may notice that the food in your fridge is sometimes gone. You eat twice as much dinner as you used to. Some days I eat more than my mom and I'm surprised. I'm sorry. No, there's nothing wrong with eating a lot. You can eat it. Because it's better than going hungry. But I'm a little worried because you suddenly started eating. I was wondering if something was wrong. Nothing. I'm kind of hungry these days. Is it a growth spurt? Maybe he's right. Well, I hope there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your body, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Well, that's good to know. I envy Aisha's body because she never gets fat even though she eats a lot. Mom's on a diet a lot, isn't she? I remember when Daddy was alive, he used to pinch Mommy's tummy. Forget about it. It's one of the memories I have of my dad. I won't forget this. Well, if you put it that way, there's nothing I can say. But I've gained a lot of weight since then, and I don't think Dad would recognize Mom today. It's okay. He would notice me no matter what I look like. I hope so. But then again, maybe I should lose some weight. My pants have been really tight lately. I like my mom now too. Aisha. Because Mommy's belly is so nice and plump. I'm going on a diet today. Yeah, I've decided. You're so cute. Natalia, I went to the park today and there was no one there, okay? Did I get the meeting place wrong? Sorry if I got it wrong. What if Natalia is at a friend's house for a visit? Natalia? Oh, sorry. I'm Natalia's mom. Looks like that kid gave you my phone. Oh, I see. Thanks for letting me know. Aisha, right? Yes, sir. Just in time. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Is it for me? Yes, it is. What is it? You know what, Aisha? Can you please stop hanging around my Natalia? What? I don't think Aisha and my Natalia are a good match. Your family is poor, right? Besides, you get government benefits. I don't want my Natalia to play with kids from that house. Handouts? Poor? Oh, you don't know? Aisha's house is paid for by the state. They live off of the taxes that everyone else works and pays. Who wouldn't want to play with someone who is causing such trouble? Is that why Natalia hasn't been playing with you lately? Yes. I don't think Natalia is the only one who doesn't want to play. Anyway, stay away from our kids. You never know what a child might do if his parents don't see him. A lot of kids are delinquents and I don't want them to be a bad influence. Okay. I'm sorry. I hope you understand. Even Aisha doesn't like to be compared to other girls, right? It's for the both of our sakes. Yes, sir. Auntie, I'm telling you this out of the kindness of my heart. Don't harass me from now on because you can't play with my Natalia, okay? I would never do that. I wish it were. Well then, that's why. Make sure you know your place and stay in school. Mom, I'm hungry. Do you have anything to eat at home? Huh, Aisha? Are you home now? Yeah. Was today a morning class? I'm sorry, I forgot to, and we didn't buy any food. I was going to buy it on my way home today. No, not AM class. I just came home for dinner. I can't eat food at school. Huh? School lunches, what's wrong? Actually, they haven't fed me for 2 weeks now. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. What do you mean? They didn't feed you? Don't tell me you're being a jerk at school. Yeah, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't even enjoy school. Mom, help me. Aisha, calm down. I'm gonna get you out of here, I promise. Can you tell me what happened? Just a minute. Natalia and her friends are taking my lunch. You're poor and you don't eat the same school lunches as. Huh? What the hell? At first, it was just dessert and bread being taken. Now, when a child in Natalia's group is on lunch duty, she doesn't get a side dish in. Where's the teacher? You don't pay attention to anything? At first, I was in Natalia's group too, so I considered us close. They asked me when they noticed, but then Natalia comes in to talk to me. I tell the doctor that I have a small appetite and he shouldn't force me to eat. I think the doctor believes it too. So you didn't tell the teacher the truth? Yeah, and I'm embarrassed that they would do this to me. I couldn't say. I really didn't even want to tell you, Mom, but it was hard. There's not a single thing Aisha is ashamed of. Really? Mom, don't you hate me? How could it be? My mom loves Aisha more than anything in the world, okay? Don't you think it's pathetic? I'm not ashamed of the disgusting things they do to me at school. I don't think it was much harder than that, but I thought it was great that you persevered. Not that it's good to be patient. I thought Aisha was a strong girl. I'm not strong. They did that to me for 2 weeks and I didn't whine one bit. Besides, this is how you told my mom. Aisha is a strong girl after all. Aisha is not bad. It's the kids who don't get school lunches that are to blame. Not because I'm a bad person. I'm poor, paid by the government, so I shouldn't play with Natalia and her friends, right? Besides, Aisha is a potential delinquent, right? Who told you? Natalia's mom. Natalia, you're Mr. Johnson, right? I thought your mom worked for the government. Maybe. So, I kind of understand what's going on. Aisha, I'm sorry. Huh? It's my mom's fault that Aisha was being bad-mouthed like that. It's not your fault, Mom. You always work so hard for me. It's my fault because I'm a child who can't do anything. That's not true. Aisha did nothing wrong. Trust me on that. Yeah. But Mom, I won't be a bad boy because I get a lot of love from my mom. Of course. A good girl like Aisha, nowhere else. Hey Aisha, can I tell you about what was done to Aisha by a teacher at school? It's what I need to do to help Aisha. Alright. I don't like the way it is. Plus, my mom was there to make sure I was okay. I felt relieved when I told him. I see. I'm glad Aisha was able to get some relief. Anyway, Mom, I'm going home. Huh? What do you do? It's okay. I was just about to take my lunch break, so I'm going home to make dinner. I'll even buy some of Aisha's favorite fried chicken. Yes. Thank you, Mom. Have a safe trip home. Am I right in my contact information for Miss Kiara? My name is Kathy, mother of Natalia Johnson. Yes, that's correct. What is it? Are you ready to apologize? Apology? Of course not. You said you called the school to inform them that our daughter is harassing you. Can we drop the subject now? It's very annoying. With all due respect, it is our Aisha who is annoyed. The doctor told you what Natalia and her friends did, didn't he? It's definitely not acceptable. Do you have any proof that Natalia did it? And I can't believe that parents would come out to their kids' mess. You must be very busy. I told the school because it's important. If you have that time, why don't you work more and give Aisha a better life? I think we give Aisha the same life as other children. Of course, it won't be perfect, but I don't need you to tell me what to do about my family. Kathy told your child, Natalia, that we are poor, didn't she? It's true, isn't it? You know, the ones that get child support. It's a sign that they are not wealthy. What's wrong with talking? That's what led to my daughter being harassed. Of course your daughter, Natalia, is responsible for this, but children are influenced in no small way by their parents. I think you are responsible for this. It's your fault for being poor. Can you please not shift the blame? I didn't become a mother and a child because I wanted to be. And of course, we are grateful for the assistance we receive from the government. I know it's my fault that I only make enough money to receive assistance. But my daughter has nothing to do with it. You may think so, but I think it's relevant. You know how kids of single parents have a higher chance of delinquency? Don't you know? It has not been decided that Aisha will. And yet, I don't want them to make a distinction because I am a single parent or because I get benefits. It doesn't matter what you think in your heart, but I don't want those statements on the surface or in front of our kids. So that's your opinion, right? It's not our educational policy. Children of single parents aren't the kind of people you want to be around for a long time. I think it's best for both of us to keep our distance. Natalia, you didn't keep your distance, didn't you? They go out of their way to harass you, you know? I don't know anything about that. It's between kids. I am more worried about you, Natalia. I don't think that heart that hurts people is healthy. Huh? Natalia can study and play sports, remember? I even get to be on the class committee and I have a lot of friends. What is there to worry about in such a Natalia? That's why I think the problem is that he hurt Aisha. Please talk to Natalia properly. I just want you to ask me why I did it. You're persistent. You're a mother and a child and you want to be busy with your children's problems? I heard we have a lot to discuss at school. I wonder if it will affect your work. I work for a company that understands. I've been told to discuss it thoroughly. You think you deserve preferential treatment because there are hypocrites all around you. I'm stumped. You live off of our tax dollars and you have no humility. I don't care what they say about me. It's true that taxpayers support us in our daily lives, but can you think of it separately from Asia? Please don't say anything in front of your child that could hurt my child. I told you, I don't give a shit. Quick, correct the school. If you don't, I'll tell you things I know, okay? What do you know? Like your income and what kind of benefits or preferential treatment you receive? It's not just child support you're getting, right? Oh my goodness. You get to do a lot of things just because being a single parent. You know that because Kathy works for the government office, right? Yes, I know all kinds of families. So I don't think we should go to the extra mile, do you? You don't want to be any more miserable, do you? Do you know what confidentiality is? Huh? What you are doing is leaking information. We will contact the government office where you work. What are you talking? I haven't told anyone yet. I didn't leak any information. Not the welfare department, right? How do you know so much about our situation? I'm just saying, if you're a single parent, you usually get benefits, so it's only fair. But you know about the annual income and other benefits, right? I just happened to talk to you when you came to the town hall. Are you satisfied with this? Then it's still an information leak. You've been talking about me to your children and other mothers around you. I just received an apology from the mother of the girl who was hurting Asia with Natalia. Huh? Then I heard that Kathy usually talked about various families. I heard that you told them personal information about other families, not just ours. No, I think you're mistaken. I don't remember that. Okay. I'm going to ask the other mothers to testify as they remember it. Make sure you reflect on what you have been doing. And please talk to Natalia and apologize to Asia. Wait. Okay, I apologize. I'll make sure Natalia gets a proper apology. So don't call me at work. An apology is in order. Don't think that this will stop me from reporting to my workplace. Kiara thinks about it. My husband works for the government too, so it's not like it's going to bother my husband. I don't know. And that's what Kathy has done. You are responsible for it, right? I'm sorry. I didn't see this coming. I'm sure. Otherwise, I don't think I could be this shallow. I'll give Natalia a stern talking to. I'll tell her to play with Asia too. That depends on how Asia feels, so please don't do that. Miss Kathy, you once told me that playing with Asia would have a bad effect on you, so that's one possibility. You didn't mean it. Asia, who had done nothing, and mothers who caused their children to harass them, which is a bad influence on Natalia. I'm done with work. It's payday and I'm buying a cake for you. Yay! Asia, would you like strawberry shortcake? Copy that. Asia, how was school today? It was fun. Natalia is gone, but... You went to your father's parents' house, right? Yeah. But he apologized at the end, so... I was glad to see you back at the suite, Natalia. The other kids said they were sorry too, so we're done. I see. I knew Asia was strong. Why? Because being able to forget someone is the hardest thing to do, especially if they do something you don't like. I owe that to my mom. Huh? I'm the child of the strongest mama in the world who is always kind and protective, so I can be strong too. Since then, Natalia's mother was fired from her job. The father thought that the current environment would be detrimental to Natalia. They decided to leave Natalia at home with her parents. I am glad that Natalia apologized and forgave me in the end. It was really hard, and I even promised not to do it to another child anymore. Also, I don't know the details, but Natalia was strictly disciplined by her mother. She was under a lot of stress. I hope Natalia can relax at her grandma's house. Mom doesn't talk much about it, but it seems that Natalia's mother lives elsewhere. I heard that story from a classmate. I knew it didn't feel good to hear about what was going on in someone's home. I love my mom, despite everything that has happened. I have been protected a lot, and I want to repay the favor when I grow up. And my dream is to be a mother like my mom. I want to be a person who can be kind to others and strong at the times of purpose.
Nelda, you there?
Hi, Paul. How are you doing?
Fine.
How is the preparation for your wedding coming on? I'm sure you are excited about tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the best day of my life. I just can't wait for it to be here. So many dignitaries will be there. A lot of millionaires as well. I am psyched.
I'm happy for you.
You should be. After all, I'm doing what you and Ryan couldn't do.
What do you mean?
Come on, hanging out with the richest of the rich? You and Ryan could never have imagined that, could you?
You shouldn't talk about your brother that way, Paul. It's disrespectful.
Anyway, that's not the reason I'm in your DM. Hope you have the gift money for tomorrow.
I've told you, we're the ones to decide. You don't get to tell us what to get for you.
Actually, I do. It's my wedding and I get to receive the kind of gifts I want. Come on, I'm even doing you guys a favor by inviting you. Do you even know what it is to rub shoulders with the richest men in society?
Seriously, Paul?
Of course, I don't expect you to understand. How do you even cope being married to a poor mechanic who spends way too much time tinkering with spoiled cars? Does my brother return home with dirty hands and stinky clothes?
OMG, your brother is a certified engineer. How can you speak that way about him? Have you forgotten he was the one who put you through college?
Oh, please. Is that supposed to make me feel bad? I won't. Let's just face it, Imelda. There is nothing you and Ryan have to offer me at the wedding tomorrow. That is why I'm insisting on a cash gift from you. And it must be something substantial or there will be trouble.
You're the worst, you know. I really wonder how my husband has been able to put up with you through all these years.
Whatever, just make sure you have the money for tomorrow, okay?
What if we don't?
That's the lamest question I've ever heard in my entire life. You don't have a choice. If you have to leave early to get to the bank on time, please do it. You should be happy you and my broke brother will be at my luxury wedding. Imelda? Are you ignoring me? Is that what broke people do? You really need to talk to Imelda. What's gotten over her? She said you guys aren't bringing any gift. Are you guys that broke? You could have asked your younger brother for some money, not like I would give it to you though. I'm sure you got on her nerves. She didn't mean that. We'll come with a gift. Don't forget, it should be $3,000. I could have asked for more, but I know you can't afford it. We don't have that right now. I invested a lot in my business recently. We'll come with $2,000 and give you the rest later. What? Borrow money if you have to. It's your younger brother's wedding. Make me happy. We'll try. Don't try. Make it happen. You know what? Don't bother coming to the wedding if you don't have the full money. You're gonna hate yourself if you do. I am out of your DM.
Honey, you there? Honey, we need to talk.
Hey, baby, you seem worked up. What's the matter?
It's your brother. We chatted this morning and he kept demanding gifts. He just called me now screaming on the phone to come with his gift.
I'm so sorry about that. Can we talk more about it when I return from work?
I just want to let you know that I'm canceling the trip to your brother's wedding.
Why would you do that?
His rudeness and ingratitude is becoming unbearable. How do you even cope with him?
Come on, he's my baby brother. We have to be patient with him. You know we had it rough growing up.
You also had it rough growing up, but you are nothing like him. You are responsible for who he is today, and he doesn't even show an iota of gratitude. I remember clearly how you had to work days and nights just to see him through college. He is the reason you dropped out of college and took up the job at the automobile shop, and yet he doesn't appreciate you.
Come on, everything worked out pretty well in the end, right? Both for him and for me.
That's not the point. He just needs to be more respectful.
Let's just forgive him, honey. No need to boycott the wedding. It's his day. Let him enjoy it. He can do whatever he wants.
You're too soft on him.
What can I do? He's my baby brother.
If you say so.
Thanks, baby. I love you.
Love you too, honey.
Hey, Imelda, are you online? Imelda, don't you work or something? Why are you still sleeping?
Do you know it's barely 5 in the morning?
You're a worker. You need to show up to work early so you don't lose your miserable job.
I'm not in the mood for all this right now. Besides, have you forgotten it's your wedding today?
Of course, how could I forget? That's also why I'm in your DM.
What is it?
Do you have the money ready?
Seriously? Are you for real? That is what really matters to you at this time?
How on earth is me asking that I get a gift at my wedding out of place?
You just keep on asking and asking. But then answer this. When last did you do something for your brother? All you do now is insult him and try to bring him down. Don't you ever get tired?
Is this your weak defense? Just say that you can't afford a gift. You don't have to be so rude about it. My brother made the biggest mistake by marrying you.
You know what? I'm done. Don't expect any gift from us, whether monetary or otherwise.
You wouldn't dare.
Believe me when I tell you this, you're not getting a dime.
And what does my brother have to say about this?
He's my husband. If I tell him not to give you any money, he won't.
So, this is how you want to go about it.
You caused it.
Don't you dare give me that. Now I know just how poor and wretched you guys are, resorting to such tricks just so you don't get me a gift.
I'm done with this conversation.
I'm not done. I need my gift, Imelda. Imelda?
Honey, where are you? Please talk to me. Ryan, are you okay? Where are you?
I'm sorry, babe. I'm here.
Where are you? Do you know how worried I was?
I'm at a bar not too far from home. I just needed to clear out my head after the madness that happened today.
Oh, baby, I understand. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize. You were not the one who kicked us out of the wedding. Jeez, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. You've been warning me about Paul, but I didn't listen to you. I felt so humiliated.
I didn't think he could ever kick us out just because we gave him $2,000.
The worst part is, he did it in front of everyone. Many of the guests were my customers, and he just embarrassed me in front of all of them. How could he call me poor and dirty? If it weren't for me, the business that causes him to raise his shoulders would never have even gotten off the ground. He almost spat on me, save for the guests. I didn't know he hated me that much.
It's his loss.
Maybe it's time to heed your advice. I don't think I want anything to do with him anymore.
Are you sure?
As of this moment, I have no brother. Anyone who will do such a thing to me and think of me in such a manner can never be my brother.
Okay, as you wish, my love. Can you come home now? Please?
Okay then, let me just finish this drink.
No, please come back right now.
Okay, fine. I'll be there. Imelda, are you there? Imelda, answer me this instant.
The audacity! What makes you think you have a right to message me after the humiliation you subjected us to yesterday?
Oh, please, for all I care, it was all part of your plan to ruin my day.
I don't know what you mean by that, but don't contact me ever again.
Not so fast. I need to speak to my brother.
What brother?
What do you mean? I need to speak to Ryan.
Oh, my husband. You must be mistaken. My husband doesn't have a brother.
Are you nuts? Give the phone to my brother, girl.
After what you did yesterday, what were you expecting? But it wasn't just about yesterday, and you know it. It's been a long time coming, and yesterday was just the last straw for him.
You guys are pulling this on me now, after ruining my wedding yesterday?
What are you talking about? You kicked us out. How did we ruin it?
Stop playing dumb. I know it was all part of your plan.
Plan? What are you talking about?
After you left yesterday, you just about took everyone with you.
What are you talking about? And please use the correct words. We didn't leave. You called us poor and wretched and then kicked us out. I can refresh your memory if you're having trouble remembering.
I know all that. Well, after you guys left, more than 70% of my guests walked out with you. They were the millionaires and the wealthiest in the society. How could they leave because I kicked out ordinary people like you and my brother?
Oh, I get it now. LOL.
It's not funny, stupid.
Of course it is. You got so busy putting your brother down and insulting him that you didn't take out time to really know things about him.
What? You want to tell me he's secretly a millionaire? Oh, please. He doesn't look like one.
Your brother may not be as wealthy as those men, but all of them are his friends. He's the best automobile engineer in the city. Everyone wants him to fix their cars, especially the millionaires, because he knows how to do his job. This relationship took years to build, and soon they stopped being not just his customers, but his friends too. So, do you see where you messed up, Paul? You embarrassed your brother in front of his friends yesterday, and you expected them to sit there still and watch you take your vows?
But how can he know such people? You're lying to me.
Come on. How do you think all those millionaires that patronized your business got to learn about you? It was your brother that sent them your way. The same brother you never appreciated.
My God, why didn't you guys say anything?
Why? So you would pretend to be a nice guy? Nah, I'm glad you didn't know and we got to see the real you. But Ryan's reason then was that he didn't want you to feel like you couldn't do anything without his help. Anyway, now that he's out of your life, you're screwed. Wanna bet?
This is not fair. I don't believe you.
Your choice. I have other things to do than try to convince you. Bye.
See, I'm sorry, okay? Can you tell him that for me? I'm sorry. If he can forgive me, I'll be his baby brother again, and I will never humiliate him again. Imelda? Please answer me. Imelda? Imelda, can you answer your phone? Please, can you answer me? I'm drowning here, Imelda. Answer me.
I'll have to block you so I don't get your messages again.
Please, I've been trying to reach my brother.
Your brother? I don't know any brother of yours.
I mean, your husband, Ryan.
Oh, he blocked you across all platforms. I was going to do the same the last time you messaged me, but I guess I forgot. I'll do that now.
Please, Imelda, you have to talk to Ryan for me. I really need his help.
Now, why would he want to help you?
My business is collapsing, Imelda. All his millionaire friends are pulling out. He needs to call them and tell them to stay.
LOL, why would he do that? You made it pretty clear he made a mistake referring you to them.
Please, I was the one who made a mistake. If you don't do this, I'll lose everything. I just got married and I can't afford to lose my source of income now.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be able to handle yourself. This is the bed you laid, Paul. You'll have to lie in it.
So you're both leaving me?
You kicked us out of your life, remember? I'm just making sure we stay that way. This would be the last time you send me a message. Goodbye, Paul.
Please, Imelda, don't go off yet. Can I at least speak to Ryan? Why are you making me beg? Oh my God, I hate you. Let me just speak to my brother, please. Imelda!
It was easy moving on from this harrowing ordeal, but my husband had it worse. It took him a long time to recover from what Paul did, but he managed to find peace regardless. When Ryan said he disowned Paul, he meant it with every fiber of his being. We are never letting him back into our lives. I'm glad he finally saw his brother for the arrogant and self-centered man that he is.